Hi guys, I'm CJ from The Art is Murder and you're watching Turn It Up Louder.
So, welcome back to the UK and congrats on a huge sellout.
Yeah, thank you.
So it's been literally just over 6 months since the release of the phenomenal Human Target, and personally a massive fan of the album. The record technically and lyrically is a huge step up in such a good direction for you guys as a band. How do you feel you grew in the space of Dear Desolation to this?
I really don't know, to be honest. I think it's, everyone's getting older, we were just getting older, and I just started up a couple of businesses, and my wife was, she was pregnant when we recorded Human Target. I'm just trying to think of like the timeline here. Yeah, she's totally pregnant. She was actually, was she pregnant? When do we have Dante? June. Yeah, she was totally pregnant. Sorry. I guess it's, having a baby and all that sort of stuff grew a lot as well. And I cleaned my life up from drugs pretty severely, very quickly, and still very hard. But yeah, we wanted to get a little bit personal on this record, so there's a lot of songs there about our personal experiences in life, and Chemical Crisis is a big one about me on drugs, how I viewed myself and how the band viewed me and how the outside world viewed me and how I viewed the world viewing me as well. So we got a little bit more personal on this record rather than being like looking at the global situation with politics, religion, the way we treat each other. We do touch on that a lot, we always touch on that, but this record was, it has a handful of songs there that are far more personal about us than anyone else. Yeah.
So, as you said, you use your platform as artists a lot to talk about social injustices frequently. Why do you think, as a person of interest, I guess, is it important for you to use that?
It's because it's a way that we feel. We're a heavy metal band. If we were a rap band or whatever, we could talk about pussy, drugs and guns like all day, like most modern day rappers do, but we're a fucking metal band, and we don't do drugs, we don't have guns. The guys in the band, one of them is single, the rest are engaged, or actually there's two single dudes, two engaged dudes, and I'm married, so we feel very connected to world issues and the way that we feel that the government, the way that religion treats the world, and then just how man treats man and treats the environment. That's the views that we've always had, and they're very strong to us, so it's only natural, I guess, for us to sing about these sort of things.
Yeah, 100%. So last time we talked to Andy was Manchester and Pericon Tour 2017, so a bit of a throwback, but we were discussing holy war and the indoctrination of families into a false belief system, and I guess we kind of see this visited in a slightly different way on this record in the form of new gods, and that social media is kind of very unsocial in the Western world. Can you talk us through this idea a bit?
Sure. I guess new gods, you can look at it in a couple of different ways. The whole song is about social media and the people that are influencing people on social media. I myself am considered an influencer, I guess, because of the amount of followers I have. I learned a word a few weeks ago at my shop. The rappers use it a lot. What do they call it? When you have clout. So yes. I didn't know what clout meant, and one of my artists at the shop was like, "Nah, man, you have clout." And I'm like, "Okay, what is it?" And then they told me. So I guess New Gods is more about, I hate it. I see my wife, I see my friends just like this every fucking day doing fucking nothing. I see our manager on the phone doing stuff, and he's emailing, setting up stuff and stuff. So I get it. But most people are just looking at bullshit on their phone. They're being influenced by people that have little to no intelligence. They're selling a product to make a quick dollar that they don't even use, or they don't believe in, or that doesn't even work. Back in the day, our idols were movie stars in movies or TV shows that were, the police catching the bad guys and doing all this, and somewhat of people that were making a positive difference. now it's like everybody's obsessed with Pablo Escobar and, you know, criminal TV shows. The gangsters win, the drug dealer that rapes and murders, he's overthrowing the police, so we want to be like him. And it's just fucked, like the way that our heroes and the celebrities that people follow on social media have no fucking benefit at all. Like the Kardashians aren't famous for shit. One's famed for fucking a dude on camera, which apparently the mum leaked the video to get the family famous.
Yep.
And it was her ex-husband, the father of most of the girls. The father was the lawyer for O.J. Simpson, who got him off of murder charges. I'm pretty sure that motherfucker killed his own wife. So why the fuck do we support this fucking family?
I have no clue. It's besides me.
Yeah, like, so it's like these are the most powerful people in the world, and they've done nothing for nothing at all. She just fucked a dude on camera, and yet she's possibly the most powerful person on social media. So it's like, why the fuck is like half the world idolizing this woman and the family? Like, I have no fucking idea. So, you know, before we wrote this record, me and Andy got together and we're like, we fucking have to write a song about this. I don't know how we're gonna pull this one off, but I have to have a song about this, because they fucking, like, I'm getting pissed off now just talking about it.
I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
People treat them as if they're gods themselves, and it's...
Yeah, and that's the whole idea. New gods arise, their followers are weaponized, you know, so I'm really happy that we could portray and put across what we were trying to say in a lyrical and a musical context as well as we did, because it is one of my favourite songs on the record.
It's spot on.
Yeah,
it's really great. I was actually playing it in work today, and they were like, okay.
Yeah, mad.
So obviously we said you're never too shy to talk about politics, and I think a lot of the artists with platforms, like we say, even as far as Kardashians, are a bit scared to use their platform for the right reasons. And obviously in the album we have Make America Hate Again, which obviously it's not necessarily an anti-Republican song, is it? It's kind of...
It's just how, like,
screw all of politics.
Yeah, like I fucking hate politics, to be completely fair. I don't really understand a lot of it. I don't understand the separate parties. Oh, he's right wing socialist, he's left wing. Oh, they're liberals. I really don't understand how any of them are different. And even when my father explains it to me about the Liberals and the Labor Party, it's like, really, like, it's an individual choice, because it's depending what you vote, how it affects you. If you have your own business and you have employees, you'll vote for that party. If you work and you have a government job, you'll vote for that party. No one ever is making a conscious decision that is going to affect everybody's benefit. There's parties that will apply for this group of people. There's parties that will group for this group. There's no parties that I can think of that are like, we all need this. It's like, okay, if you've got a business, you vote for them, because if you don't, these other people are going to tax the shit out of you. So, you know, for me, like, I own businesses, so I should vote, you know, the Liberals or whatever it is, but I don't even vote. I get my name marked off, I scrunch up the paper and all and throw it into the thing.
Yeah, because you guys, I guess in Australia, you have to vote, you don't have
We
a
have
choice.
to, we get fined, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of respect that system in a way, but also there's people who don't want to vote for reasons, so...
Exactly, like, I don't think that I'm educated enough to make the right conscious decision, and then my view on it is that I don't want to be educated, because I feel that I'm on the right path, because really whoever I vote for is not really going to be helping everyone. They're going to be helping that group of people.
Like 10% of the population.
Yeah. I don't think there's anyone, you know, but we're watching like the American candidates at the moment, and like I really like the look and the ideals behind Bernie Sanders, but again, I can't really have a proper view on it, because I'm not educated enough in politics, I feel.
And finally, one last question. You have now so many songs to choose live, old and new. Is there one song that you guys don't play anymore that you think, oh, I really wish we did? For whatever reason, personal or family? Horde
of a Chainsaw we haven't played for 6 years. I would really like to play it because the fans really want it, but it's kind of, I have a love-hate thing with it. I didn't write the song, and it's extremely sexist, extremely offensive towards women, and that's the main reason why I didn't want to play it anymore. you know, and I don't want us to be known to ever have played that song or ever wrote that song, even though I was in the band. But I don't want to play it, but I'm a sucker for the fans.
Yeah.
So I kind of like, I want to play it for you, but I can't, and I don't want to. So it was my decision to completely never play it again. We will never play it again. But yeah, that's it for me really. It's such, you know, I walk a tightrope when we talk about that song.
Yeah.
You know, without that song and that EP, we probably wouldn't be the band we are today. It got a lot of traction, a lot of hype over it, but we will never play anything off that EP, especially that song, ever again. But I want the fans to understand the reasons why we don't play it, and then if they don't understand the reasons why we don't play it, then I fucking don't like those people.
Thank you so much for your time,
No
and
worries.
this has been Ten Lada. Don't forget to like and subscribe.